everyone, welcome to my channel, Happiness Handmade. My name is Lisa and I am a lover of all things crochet. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. If you're already subscribed, welcome back. We are on the floor today for this video. So this video is going to be all about market prep. Fall is upon us. It is so nice outside here in Kansas City. It's warm, but there's like a nice breeze running through. It's like perfect sweater weather. So weather. I'm so excited about it. And because it is a prep video, I am on the floor because the crochet corner, really the entire room is an absolute shambles right now. I have yarn, whips, plushies, I have shipping boxes, I have market display items, literally all over the place. So I thought instead of in our normal place in our crochet corner, I thought I would move over to the floor, have our yarn in the background, and I want to show you like all things market prep today. I bought some new display items for my market that's upcoming, and I want to show you that. I want to just kind of give you a full rundown on what is going on with this fall market, what I have planned, what I already have prepped, what I hope to get prepped. I anticipate this video, this is going to be a part one of a two-parter. So I'm thinking like part one, we'll talk more about our displays. I've purchased a lot of items to get ready for this fall market, including yarn. I have a little yarn haul over here. Thought I would show you all of that and then get into a little bit of our crochets. And then part two is going to be like, here's the display, like here we're at, da 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 da. And then the following week, I'll do a recap on the market. So what sold, how I felt the display went, how much money I made, all of those fun things. So if that sounds like your jam, then get your whips, get your hooks, get your fiber fill, get your yarn, and let's get into it. Before I jump into all market prep things, I have to plug just a couple of things here. First is going to be my birthstone dino pattern. This pattern is available now. You can get it on my Etsy. I'll put a link in the description box below. So if you're new to the channel, I am a pattern designer. I say that really like with not a lot of confidence. I have a few pattern designs out, but I have a hard time calling myself a pattern designer because I don't have a lot of patterns out. I find pattern designing to be like really hard, so it takes me a long time to put my patterns together. There's so many incredible pattern designers out there that can just crank out amazing ideas and designs, like multiple throughout the month. I don't have that many. I don't have that skill set yet, but I do have a few patterns out there. And one of the lines that I have are my birthstone buddies. So the birthstone the birthstone dino is part of a series of the birthstone buddies. I have a birthstone bunny, a birthstone bear, and now we have the birthstone dino. And what makes it a birthstone buddy is you include a sweet little heart on the bottom of its foot. I recommend the bottom of the foot, but you could really put it anywhere on the body. You could put it on the tail, the body. Some people have put the heart on the ear of the bunny, which is so cute. And I recommend that you choose the color of the birthstone that you want to represent for your birthstone buddy. So this is the latest pattern that I have out. This is the birthstone dino. I'll put the information on how you can get this pattern on my Etsy in the description. I think my favorite part about this dino is that all these spikes are surface crocheted. So it's very, very little sewing. All you need to do is sew the tail and the head onto the body. Everything else is crocheted in, arms, legs, crocheted in, and then the spikes are surface crocheted, which was fun, which was like really fun to put together. So if you're looking for a sweet little dino pattern or any like birthstone patterns, if you have like a baby shower custom order that you have going on, or you just want to make one for yourself, birthstone buddies, they're really fun to make. And one more plug before we get into market prep, you guys. I'm so excited. So you may have noticed my sweater. If you haven't, let me like get up here and show you. Okay, so I am working currently with a company called Dwell. They are a brand, a Christian clothing brand company. And they put out like a little like note out on Instagram that if you want to be a brand ambassador to reach out and apply. When I went to their website, no joke, the first thing that I saw was 1 John 4:19, the verse 1 John 4:19, which is, we love because he first loved us. You guys, if you've been on my Instagram, I'll put it right over here. I've had this verse like listed on my profile like since I started my business. It's really like my business verse, right? Like, we love because he first loved us. My goal with Happiness Handmade is to spread God's light, love, and happiness to everyone, everywhere, with my makes, my crochets, my platform, anything that God decides to give me with this business. And so that's what I really want to do. So when I looked more into Dwell, I absolutely loved their mission and their goal because it really aligns well with my business. So I'm a brand ambassador for them now, and I wanted to show you, I'm wearing one of their clothing pieces. This is their unisex crew neck in, obviously it says pray, with a sweet bow. This is in their crimson color. I love it so much. They have so many cute, cozy fall colors, sweaters, but they don't just have clothing. They also have like totes and tumblers and just a bunch of really, really cute stuff with tons of verses and inspiration on there, all God focused, which I absolutely love. So if you want 15% off your next order, then I'll put a link in the description below. Take a look at that and take a look at their website and see if there's anything that you really love. Again, I'm going to be in this like all fall. If you find something that you like, let me know. I'd love to know. I want to order more like tote, like I want a tote, and I might order a tumbler too. But I also have my eye on this t-shirt. I'll show you. I'll put it up right here. I love this. I think it's so cute. So we'll see what I end up getting next. But if you want 15% off, then use the link in my description and let me know if you buy anything. Okay, so that were the announcements that I wanted to make. Let's get into prep. So needed to buy more yarn, as one does for prep. So I hit up Michael's, and I'm really fortunate because I have 2 Michael's stores. One's closer, one's a bit farther away, but the farther away one, I still like can easily get to it. So I'm really fortunate that I have 2 Michael's stores that are close in my area here in Kansas City. But sometimes, you know, they don't carry all of the colors, or if they have the yarn, they might not have the color that I want or the yarn that I want, etc., etc. You all know the drill. We've all gone yarn shopping. So I ended up doing an order, a little Michael's order, a little yarn haul, if you will. So I thought that I would open this and we could open it together, because I did this a few weeks ago. Like, I ordered it a few weeks ago, and I have an idea of what I got, but I don't remember everything. So let's see what I got. Yarn hauls are just so fun. Like, I hate spending money. Like, I need to tell you, like, I hate spending any kind of money at all. And so it's hard for me to like justify spending anything. But when it comes to my business, when it comes to Happiness Handmade, like, I really try to look at it as an investment, right? It's an investment in my business, but it always makes me nervous because it's like, oh my gosh, Lisa, you're buying all this yarn. Hello, you're buying all this yarn. Like, you know, is it gonna be worth it? I know it always ends up working out. It always ends up being worth it. And I'm always so grateful. But I did this yarn haul, and it's a bit of a mini yarn haul. It's not like a super, super big one, but I'm still really excited about it. Okay, let's see what I got. Oh my gosh, I'm already so excited. Okay, so Michael's has their new yarn Cozy Cub. And so I got a bunch more white in their Cozy Cub. Oh, it's so soft. It's really similar to Big Twist Posh, Big Twist Posh, which I have a lot of Big Twist Posh. So most of this yarn truly was from Joann's when they were going out of business. Joann's. They were going out of business, and I was getting crazy, crazy deals on the yarn. So this is truly like a big bulk of this yarn back here is from Joann's. Loved Big Twist. So when Michael's came out with Cozy Cub, I was super excited about it. I've used Cozy Cub before and I love it. So I got some more white. I think we're going to be making some ghosts with these. I'm so excited. I also got this color in Cozy Cub. Let me give you the actual name of the color. Let's see where it is. Okay, so this is light blue. How funny. It's like anticlimactic. This is light blue. You guys, look how gorgeous this light blue color is. I'm so excited about this blue. I honestly am not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. I thought I would make some birthstone bunnies and bears and dinos for my market. And so I just absolutely love this color. So I think I'm going to make like one of my birthstone buddies in this color. Not quite sure yet, but I just love it so much. Ooh, I also want to make some dragons. So Crochet by Jenna, our girl, Crochet by Jenna, love her so much. She's doing so amazing with her business. I'm so happy for her. She just released a tutorial. Well, I say just, by the time this is released, my video is released, it'll be a few weeks since she's released this, but she put out a free tutorial for her no-sew dragon. And so I want to make a couple of those for my market too. I hear they are great for markets. I loved that she gave us that tutorial. So maybe I'll make a dragon in this color. That would be cool. Okay, clearly I was on a white kick because I got Bernat Blanket in more white, which is so funny. Look behind me, guys. Like, it looks like I have a lot of white, but if you'll notice, like, they're either creams or off-whites or a little bit of tan, gray, or birch, like a birch color. So I really needed like some stark white. I didn't have any stark white because I love making loveys and snugglers. If you follow me at all, you know I love home decor and making snugglers and loveys. I've been getting more into plushies, but that's my jam, are the snugglers and the home decor. Home decor, I'll use like acrylic yarn, but for my snuggies, for my snugglers and my loveys, I love using Bernat Blanket. Love Bernat Blanket for my loveys and snugglers. I just think the yarn is so soft. Now, I know fairly recently there were a lot of Bernat Blanket skeins that were kind of stiffer. And as a fan of Bernat, I totally ran into that too. And I was like, dang, these feel a lot stiffer. As I've been buying more Bernat, I have not noticed that stiffness nearly as much throughout their skeins. And I'm obviously not like paid to say that. I don't know why I even need to preface that. I have a super small channel, you guys. Thank you all for being here, by the way. I hope you have fun. I obviously have a lot of fun doing it, but I obviously I'm just truly a fan of Bernat. And so I've bought a lot of Bernat blanket skeins, and I've noticed that they're all that super soft that we all love and adore about Bernat Blanket. So got a couple of white. I'm going to use these for like the toe beans on my snugglers. I might make another ghost, like a bigger ghost. And I just use a lot of white for my snugglers. I make a lot of animals, and so like noses, hands, like I just use a lot of white. So I'm so excited about these. And the last group of yarn that I have, you guys, I have been influenced, totally influenced by all of the amazing crocheters in the crochet community. Y'all have been so into this yarn lately, and I have never used it before. So I am going to I'm definitely going to make a birthstone buddy with this yarn. Definitely a dino, maybe a bear, and a bunny if I have enough of the yarn. I got some Feels Like Bliss yarn. I bet you guys you would know, like right after I said, a lot of you have been using it because a lot of crocheters have been using this amazing Feels Like Bliss. I've totally been influenced. I cannot wait to use this. It is so soft, you guys, like insanely soft. I know a lot of people make like weighted plushies with these. They're like so soft and fuzzy, and then they have a little weight to them. So I went for it. I have been influenced, and I went for it, and I got these colors. I think these will be so cute for a dino color or like a bear color or even a bunny. Oh, I'm so excited to use these. Feels Like Bliss. It'll be my first time using them. All right, you guys, that is the yarn haul for this market prep. Obviously, I have a ton of yarn behind me, which I'm grateful for. I always try to buy the yarn when it's at a discount. So even if I'm not quite sure like what I'm going to use the yarn for, I love having a stock because when I get custom orders or when something runs through Etsy, or if I'm on Palm Street, love it when I'm going live on Palm Street because then people can see all the colors. And if they want something different, then they can pick it out right there on the live, which is really nice. So very grateful for the yarn stash, but I definitely plan on making a pretty good dent in all of this yarn this fall, and I'm really excited about the newest yarn. Okay, the next few items that I got for this weekend's market, I don't think I said that. This market is this weekend. As I'm filming this, it's literally in like 6 days, you guys. So I'm getting a little nervous, but the things that I bought for this market are, I'm so excited. Look at these little, sorry, it's getting caught. Look at these wood slabs. I can't wait to use these. So I got 4, bought them from Facebook Marketplace off of this sweet girl. She had just gotten married and she used these for her wedding and she didn't use them anymore. She didn't need them anymore. So she gave me a really good deal. So I got 4 of these. So what I've been trying to do with my market display items is really just grow as I go. Like really just grow it as I go. Like if I can find a picture, I'm going to show you a picture and it's probably going to be like a blurry, bad picture, but it'll be a picture of my very first market ever. My very first market ever was just almost right at a year ago. Actually, almost right at a year ago, last year. There's little old me. I just started Happiness Handmade. This was my first market ever. And I was so proud of how that market went. I had very low expectations, but now as I have a lot more market experience and have a better vision of what I want my market booth to feel like, what I want my customers to experience when they come to my booth, I have a much clearer idea of like what I want everything to look like. And so I'm excited for you to see my booth in the, not this video, but in the next video. I can't wait for you to see it because it's really grown. But I didn't want to like put all this money into all of my display items and things like that. I really wanted to, again, grow as I go. So everything that I make, almost everything that I make, I put it right back into the business. I do have a full-time corporate job. And so I really am able to kind of keep things separate as far as like the personal, like corporate job and then Happiness Handmade. So what I make from Happiness Handmade, I really try to put back into the business to help grow the business. So that's why like I still am like kind of buying display items here and there, but I feel really good about what I have now. So we'll see how this next market goes if I feel like I'm missing anything, but I really feel good about what I've gotten. So I've gotten these wood slabs. This next item, you guys, I'm so excited about these. So if you saw on my Instagram, you saw what I got. Like I did a little reel a couple weeks ago of like the wood slabs, and the other thing that I have right here, I got a bunch of chalkboard easels, you guys. And when I say I got a lot, look how many chalkboard easels I got. I got all of this for $15. I can't wait to use these for my to display my prices, because what I have done in the past is just added tags to all of my items, which I'm still going to do. I'm still going to add tags with the prices on the tag, but I think this will help a lot, kind of like showing what the item is and right away what the cost is. So I'm excited to use these. I think it's going to look really good. And then the last thing I want to show you as far as my display items that are going to be new for this market, I was trying to think of how I can do more like an interactive booth, like do things that are a little bit more interactive. I know I've seen people use like a claw machine, which is super cool and cute. I've seen some other things, but I think I found what I want to use. This spinner, you guys, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So you literally just need and it came with the kit. So I got this off of Amazon, I believe. If I find it, I'll link it in the description box. I'm pretty sure I got this off of Amazon, and it came with the little like dry erase marker that you need. So I thought what I would do with this is I would put like, when somebody is ready to check out, so they've already kind of looked at everything, when they're ready to check out, they get to do a little spin of the spinner here. And we're going to have $1 off sections, $2 off sections. I'm gonna do like one free keychain because I want to make a bunch of like candy corn and pumpkin keychains. One free keychain, a little spin again. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know. Well, by the time I release this, the market will be over. Dang it, you guys all have really good ideas too. But I am really excited to use this. I think it's going to be like fun for the customers and may even get them a little bit more inclined to purchase an item because they know that they may get like $1 or even $2 off or a chance to win a keychain. I think it'll be really fun. So I'll definitely keep you posted on how this goes. I've never used anything like this before, but I'm really excited about it. That's going to be it for this video, guys. Pretty short and sweet this week. Like I said, this is going to be part 1 of part 2 for my market prep. Wanted to show you kind of a little bit of the lay of the land, the things that I got. And then in the next video, we'll definitely do a deeper dive into prep, what I'm crocheting, what I'm making, and then that will all lead up to another video in a couple weeks that's going to do a full fall market recap. So stay tuned. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, please consider subscribing. Would love to have you part of the Sprinkle Army. If you're unfamiliar with what the Sprinkle Army is, that is what we call ourselves here in this little corner of the internet. I go live every Thursday here on YouTube for Crochet Thursdays, and we have so lovingly named us the Sprinkle Army because our goal is to spread God's light, love, and happiness to everyone, everywhere. And we're just all like little sprinkles, like God's little sprinkles running around, spreading happiness with our makes, spreading love with our crochets, and just spreading God's light everywhere we go. And even though we're all little, we have like little tiny small businesses. We're like the little sprinkles. Sprinkles make everyone happy when they see them, and like such a big, even though they're small, they make a big statement. So if you want to be part of the Sprinkle Army, please consider subscribing to the channel. Come see us on Crochet Thursdays. Follow me on Instagram for more information about what I have going on next here on YouTube and with my crochet business. And I'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much, guys. See you later.